Welcome back to the channel, football fans. Today, we've got another round of bold predictions, 5 matches packed with intensity, tactics, and drama from 5 different leagues around the world. From Spain, where Betis take on Atletico Madrid, to Portugal, as Porto travel to Moreirense. Then over to Turkey, where Fenerbahce visit Gaziantep. To Croatia, where Dinamo Zagreb meet Vukovar 1991. And finally, to Argentina, Boca Juniors take on Barracas Central. Each match carries its own story, title ambitions, survival battles, and moments that could shift entire seasons. We'll break down each fixture, look at how both teams might approach it, and share final score predictions based on form, momentum, and tactics. So grab a drink, hit that like button, and let's dive straight into this week's 5 biggest football predictions. Real Betis vs Atletico Madrid. Predicted score, 1-2. Prediction, Atletico Madrid win or draw. We begin in Spain, where Betis host Atletico Madrid, a matchup that always promises intensity, tactical depth, and fine margins. Betis will look to make home advantage count. They're comfortable in possession, organized in build-up, and confident playing through pressure. Expect them to try and stretch Atletico's lines with width and patient passing. But Atletico Madrid are specialists in control and discipline. Their defensive organization is among the best, compact, physical, and ruthlessly efficient when transitioning from defense to attack. They don't need the ball to dominate, they simply need moments. This game is likely to start cagey, with both teams respecting each other's structure. Betis will press high early, but Atletico's experience in managing tempo gives them the edge. Expect a tactical chess match, one decided by concentration and precision. Betis might find a goal through persistence, but Atletico's counterattacks and set-piece strength could tilt the balance. Prediction, Betis 1, Atletico Madrid 2. Atletico to win or draw, a narrow, hard-fought battle where small details make the difference. Moreirense vs FC Porto. Predicted score, 0-2. Prediction, FC Porto win. Next, we travel to Portugal for Moreirense vs FC Porto, a meeting between one of the league's most resilient underdogs and one of its most dominant giants. Moreirense will know exactly what they're up against. At home, they'll be compact, structured, and determined to close down space. Their game plan will be simple: defend deep, break quickly, and frustrate Porto as much as possible. Porto, though, operate at a different level. Their tempo, movement, and transitions make them incredibly difficult to contain. Expect them to control possession, dictate rhythm, and press high to recover the ball quickly. The challenge for Moreirense will be lasting the full 90 minutes under that kind of pressure. Porto's tactical discipline usually ensures they don't give opponents many chances, and once they score, they rarely let control slip away. This should be a professional, composed performance from the visitors. They'll grind the result out through patience and precision. Prediction, Moreirense 0, FC Porto 2. Porto win, confident, organized, and clinical away from home. Gaziantep vs Fenerbahce. Predicted score, 0-1. Prediction, Fenerbahce win. From Portugal to Turkey now, Gaziantep facing Fenerbahce in a game that will test both mentality and consistency. Gaziantep at home are known for their fighting spirit. They don't give up easily, they press with intensity, and they make every match physical. Their supporters create a fierce atmosphere, and they'll look to unsettle Fenerbahce right from the start. Fenerbahce, however, are used to that kind of challenge. Their style is calm, controlled, and built around possession. They know how to slow the game down, dictate rhythm, and strike when the moment is right. This could easily turn into a tight tactical battle, Gaziantep looking to defend deep and counter, Fenerbahce probing patiently to find that one clear opening. Expect Fenerbahce to keep the ball for long stretches, limiting Gaziantep's chances. One well-timed move, one composed finish, and that could be enough to seal the win. Prediction, Gaziantep 0, Fenerbahce 1. A narrow victory, but one that shows Fenerbahce's discipline and class. Vukovar 1991 vs Dinamo Zagreb. Predicted score, 0-2. Prediction, Dinamo Zagreb win. Next, we move to Croatia, where Vukovar 1991 host Dinamo Zagreb. On paper, this looks like a mismatch, but matches like this often carry their own emotional edge. Vukovar 1991 will treat this as a massive occasion. Expect them to play with heart, energy, and plenty of fight. They'll stay compact, defend in numbers, and look to frustrate Dinamo for as long as possible. Dinamo Zagreb, however, are built for moments like this. Their game revolves around control, measured build-up, smart movement, and efficient finishing. They rarely panic, even when facing a determined opponent. Vukovar might resist early pressure, but Dinamo's structure and patience usually break down even the most disciplined defenses. Once they find the opener, the tempo shifts, they control the match completely. This feels like one of those games where Dinamo quietly get the job done, no fireworks, just efficiency and focus. Prediction: Vukovar 1991 0, Dinamo Zagreb 2. Dinamo to win, composed, dominant, and comfortable away from home. Barracas Central vs Boca Juniors. Predicted score: 0-1. Prediction: Boca Juniors win or draw. And we finish in Argentina, Barracas Central hosting Boca Juniors in a fixture filled with emotion, grit, and intensity. Barracas Central are a tough home side. Their approach is physical, direct, and built around collective energy. They thrive on breaking up play, pressing aggressively, and using every moment to disrupt rhythm. Boca Juniors, meanwhile, bring composure and history. They've been in every type of battle imaginable, from packed away grounds to intense league deciders. They know how to manage the chaos, how to take control when the game feels on edge. Expect Barracas to make this uncomfortable, lots of challenges, long balls, and set-piece pressure. Boca, though, will look to stay calm, slow things down, and find control through possession and patience. It might not be a high-scoring affair, but it will be tense. Boca's ability to stay organized, absorb pressure, and strike at key moments should prove crucial. Prediction: Barracas Central 0, Boca Juniors 1. Boca win or draw, a hard-earned result in a hostile atmosphere, showing resilience, focus, and the mentality of a top team. Alright, let's recap this week's predictions one more time. Betis vs Atletico Madrid 1-2, Atletico win or draw. Moreirense vs FC Porto 0-2, Porto win. Gaziantep vs Fenerbahce 0-1, Fenerbahce win. Vukovar 1991 vs Dinamo Zagreb 0-2, Dinamo Zagreb win. Barracas Central vs Boca Juniors 0-1, Boca win or draw. 5 matches, 5 stories, from tactical masterclasses to emotional showdowns. Each prediction is based on form, structure, and momentum, but as always, football has a way of surprising us. That's what makes it the world's most unpredictable sport. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to like the video, drop your score predictions in the comments, and subscribe for more football analysis every week. Thanks for watching, and until next time, enjoy the games, trust your instincts, and remember, in football, anything can happen.